I want to let people know that something is wrong if a fine lady of fantastic character marries 7 husbands in succession who are all bad. By the time you get to the 7th husband, people will say, you need to go and check yourself. Military, not good. Obasanjo, not good. Yaradua, not good enough. Jonathan, very, very bad. Buhari, dead on arrival bad. Tinubu, iconically and catastrophically bad. Are you going to choose the next one too? And make it worse than Tinubu? Because people believe that Buhari was the least. After we reach Buhari, we reach the end of non-performance. Then Tinubu came and said, you haven't seen anything yet. So are you going to now do a politics that's going to give you another president that will make Tinubu to be laughing? Tinubu will be on his yacht on the sea in France and start reading about hunger and Nigeria, start laughing. You see, when I was there, they said I wasn't good. See them now. So that is the consciousness we want to get now. That's what SDP is about. All these we are joining together, no problem. We are saying, where are the voters? What do they want? How do you have a country that has been looted dry like this and has 89 million voters and only 18 million will show up to vote? Half of whom are ready to sell the vote right there for any amount.
All right, let's look at still on 2027. P2P in 2023 galvanized the youth through the vehicle of the obedient movement. Why did the SDP not tap into that? And did you, at any point in time, probably try discussion with him on collaboration in 2023?
Please do us a favor by clicking on your subscribe button and don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you.
Collaboration to do what? We don't agree on the same thing. I'm as unhappy with Tinubu as I'm unhappy with Obi, as I'm unhappy with Atiku. They look the same to me because they frighten me by saying they are going to remove subsidy on day 1. It's like having your family member in the hospital on life support machine, and 3 doctors are contesting to be the head of that hospital, and each one says, I'm going to remove oxygen from the patient on day 1. You say one has youth with him. How does that concern me? It is what you do with the power when you get there. And I try to talk to party, talk to all the people surrounding. I say, do you really mean you want to do this evil thing? And they kept nodding that they are going to do it. So how am I going to join you? It's like 3 people discussing on Christmas Day. One says, let's fry the chicken. The other says, no, let's roast the chicken. The other one says, let's boil the chicken. Which one will chicken vote for? Let us see, have the chicken. None of them have the chicken. You fry the chicken is dead. You boil it, it's even more dead. You barbecue it, it's spectacularly dead. So the chicken has no business with any of them. The only one who said, let's spare the chicken, that's the one chicken should vote for. And that's me. So that is not about sentiment. You can gather all the youth in the world and lead them to perdition. So we need to make sure that the government we are trying to form is a government that helps the people to reach their potential. When I get angry about the money they are stealing, about the road they are not paving, about the education they are not giving, about health care they are not providing, about the nutrition that they are denying the people, about the poor infrastructure, and about the general...
Please do us a favor by clicking on your subscribe button and don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you.
Cutting short of people's lives by all kinds of anti-people and anti-human and offenses against the human person. What I'm angry about is the talent they are killing in the country. The talent that they are killing in the country. I have a relative who lives in Lagos, still schooling in Lagos, produce drones that the US Army is using in Ukraine, and has not reached the age of 22. And And the Nigerian government didn't know about him before. They knew about him recently when he had problem with the Egyptian government. And that's because he's my nephew. That's how I got to know. You know, thousands of other young people who will have been the brain box of our armed forces today. So they are letting our people miss opportunities. So it is not that I'm jealous that they are blowing siren. It is that they are blocking the flow of intellect in Nigeria. And politics is the way to do it. I cannot carry a machete and go to the villa and say, Tinubu, get out of there. It's unlawful. But I can carry microphone and go to you and say, let us vote him out. And it is your best interest as you are voting him out, because there is nothing in our ballots for voting people out. The only way to vote people out is to vote somebody else in. And you have to make sure that the person you are voting in is better, more dedicated, more knowledgeable, and is willing to do the work. Tinubu is there as the official traditional ruler of Abuja, waiting, sitting regularly for people to come and bow down before him, for governors to come and defect to his side. You are a governor, you are coming, he doesn't ask, how are you securing your state? How come people are kidnapping people in your state? How can I assist you? Work with law enforcement, because in 3 months' time, if this killing doesn't end in your state, I will have to step in and use federal powers there. And I will do whatever it takes, including suspending you and getting the job done. He doesn't do that. He only tells them, come and join APC. And they take photo and they dance. That's what he does. Or if you don't listen to him, they can declare emergency for politics. But for security, no. So that is why we have problems. There are no problems. Who the heck are these bandits? Are you not seeing them on TV carrying all those light weapons and some dead anti-aircraft useless things that they are carrying in their hand? If you carry that in front of proper soldiers, they will laugh at you. They're only using them to frighten the public. The government arranges them to show up like that so that you can say, hey, they're real low. So the terrorists are real, truly. There is no major in the Nigerian army that you show all those bandits that he will not laugh and sit down and say, what kind of rubbish is this one now? So should I finish this people off now or tomorrow morning? There is nobody. But they know that we are working with a government who is running insecurity as a program, as a manifesto.
Welcome back, all my obedient family. I guess we all have a nice day, and we all see what this man have already said and the way he criticized the past government, and most especially Peter Obi, saying that he's also equal to others, which means that all Peter Obi have been saying is not true. But I don't know who this man is, and I don't know what his mission in 2027, because the way he's sounding, it seems like he will be running in 2027. By so doing, he's also criticizing the government and the whole coalition. And unfortunately, he's coming from SDP. And this SDP, no, correct that impression, it's not a new party. Yes, it has been an old party for a long time, which brought El-Rufai into government as the governor. But SDP was known in Nigeria, start making them of recent when El-Rufai left ADC. That's when ADC become popular to known by others. But apart from that, nobody knows ADC. Nobody knows SDP. Sorry. Now, with in all his indication, he is talking like somebody who want to contest in 2027. But Nigeria is too big for you to think that one person is enough to rule Nigeria, and the capacity of one person is differs. And knowing that Peter Obi is one candidate that everybody want to emulate from. So forget about all these things he's saying about fuel subsidy, that anybody who comes in an office decide that he want to remove fuel subsidy is dead on arrival. But for me, in instance, Does fuel subsidy, does it need to exist for the first place? Fuel subsidy should not be existing for the first place. But just because politics and what people will gain, that's why it existed for the first time. So people giving ideology and analysis on how they will tackle the fuel subsidy is different. So in Tinubu's opinion, it's different from P2B opinion, and it's also different from Atiku opinion. So all of them have strategies of doing it. But at first, subsidy should not be existing because we own the crude oil. That's number one. And two, in tackling the insecurity, everybody made their point. So I don't know what this man came out to say. So, and I know that his mission is all about 2027, and I pray that he come out to contest on that SDP in 2027. Then, if people gave him audience for him to rule, so be it, then we know what you will be able to achieve. But if people didn't do so, then we continue from where we stop, and with the people we know, because they say that the angel, the devil you know, is better than the angel that you have not seen before. So now we have to be in government and tell us what you have already done before. Like, let's just say Atiku has a manifesto. Atiku has a track record of what he has been doing since when he was the vice president. President Bola Tinubu has a track record on how he became the governor of Lagos State. Same goes to P2B. So I guess at 2027 we should also come with his track record. Then let's compare and contrast who to vote. Well, share this video to your friends and loved ones. Thank you and God bless.